Jest moja ulubiona Wicka. Panie, miej nas w opiece. Widziałaś trening Majora? Zaczynają mu się pomalutku... Nie byłem. Zaczynają mu się pomalutku nogi w kolanach zginać. A widziałaś ten trening, tak? A ci nie będę wrzucał. Ja nie wiem. No przygotowania idą pełną parą. Majorowi się kolana zaczynają zginać, znaczy nogi w kolanach zaczynają się pomału zginać. Będą tam z wersalek spadać jak nic. Z której strony ja tu przyszedłem? Tamtąd. Tu na lewo jest, coś na prawo. Będziesz kibicować, mówisz, tak? Przejście. To jest takie jakieś krótkie coś. A ja nie wiem. Ja nie wiem, jak oni się tam nazywają, tam tylko Majora znam. Macha tymi łapami jak Major. Tylko że Major w zwolnionym tempie. Major tam ich będzie rozkładał wszystkich. Siema Sebastian. Major to jest major. Pamiętaj o tym. Tam nie będzie srania po krzakach, no chociaż... Może być. Czasami może być. Sranie po krzakach. Major już to praktykował w lesie. Klocka na pniaczku stawiał. Ja chyba poziom skoczyłem. No on teraz na detoksie cały czas, a Krzysiek w szpitalu, nie? 600 cukru miał. No bo go tam podciągną trochę. I wypuszczą. Ja nie korzystam z tego. bym zostawił, a pod 4 to bym dał ten piasek może. Ewentualnie piasek pod 4, a leczenie pod 4. Znaczy ten piasek pod 3. Może tak. Czasami może przydać. Nitro dopalacz Majora, jak wykryją. Ale on teraz specjalnie, wiesz, nie ćpa, żeby właśnie nie wykryli. Nie jest głupi. Mogłem... A nie, jest drabinka. Teraz. Dzisiaj będzie koniec chyba tej gry, coś mi się wydaje. Tu i technika na sobie. Dzisiaj będzie koniec. Dobra. Zofio, ty tak jak napierdalasz, to ja też dostaję. Kolega mi niepotrzebny. Wolę koleżankę. Jak Conan poznał Majora? Ty, nie wiem. A ciekawe.
So that's it. A whole mess of pre-turmoil artifacts. Kind of explains the Technomancer's excitement.
This is fascinating. We should study these more closely.
It's not really the time, Mary. We could get seen any second, and if we draw too much attention from the Technomancers, our mission doesn't stand a chance.
One thing is definitely certain. The treasures here are worth
Ale to możliwe, bo Majora można było poznać albo na stołówce, albo w lesie.
Not just anyone, but
Czyli z jednej strony mógł go poznać Conan, albo ewentualnie jakiś grzybiarz. No przecież ja Majora w lesie nie spotkałem, nie poznałem. No ona jest ogólnie taka telepnięta jak ja. Kurwa. Gość co się namachał w powietrzu, ja pierdolę. To jak zawodnik z tego, z Famy MMA. Walczy z powietrzem. tam też tak machają. Opiekun Krzyśka. No, on się na opiekuna nadaje. No parkę to tam jeszcze trzyma poziom. I przynajmniej wiesz, kaskę sobie zbiera za lanie tych patałachów. Pokazuje im po prostu miejsce w szeregu. Dobra, ile tutaj chyba? Ten zawód trzeba odkręcić. Coś tu jebnie zaraz. Chyba. O, pierdy Konona. Jakieś. Albo Majora. Nitro pierdy. Zielony taki aż. Coś tu zrobiłem złego. Znaczy w sumie dobrego. Ale jednocześnie złego. A zesra się, on się tam zasapał. Coś tam jebło. I to nie byłem ja. Tam najszybciej. A w sumie trzeba przebiec przez pole. Naokoło przez obóz to jedna droga. Nawet chyba dłuższa była tamtędy. No dobra. Komandante. El Comandante.
So, how's the job going? Did you find the gas line and the valve?
Yes, the site's been destroyed. They might try to start digging again, but it'll take them months to clear all that away.
Perfect. I have to admit I didn't expect you
Muszę
to be
sobie
so
w Red Deada
efficient.
zagrać jeszcze raz.
Seems Judy was right.
Tak mnie kurde nachodzi na niego. Mi się ta
We
gierka
have to
zajebiście
get together
podobała.
with other members of the resistance in the
Ale to jak
agricultural
Rezydenty ogram.
Apparently
Zrobię
some
sobie
of them
taki
have some
maraton
interesting
rezydentowy.
information. I'd like you to come along.
Ale to jutro, bo jutro
I'll
ma
go.
mi pad przyjść. Zacznę od jedynki. Akurat musiał mi się zjebać. Dobra. Która gra ci się nie podoba? Red Dead? Red Dead jest zajebisty. Ale ja nie mówię o wersji online, tylko o fabularnym, bo mi się online nie podoba. Nie, zajebisty jest. To tu jakaś narada będzie, tak? Dżem dobry. Narada okrągłego stołu. A to jeszcze ten pizdryk chyba co dał na mnie zlecenie.
Don't move. You're all under arrest.
Już idziemy.
Shit! Someone talked! Get out of here!
Kurwa, chodząca elektrownia. Na razie to nic. Niech on się odelektryzuje trochę. I wtedy mu... O. Dobra. Spoko. Na razie jest... Maria jak zwykle się gdzieś musi wyjebać. Hejka, Smithy. To co, jutro ruszamy z rezydentami, nie? Maratonik. Mam nadzieję, że mi jutro przyjdzie ten pad. Normalnie powinien. Jestem za, a nawet przeciw.
Holy shit! The bastards! We almost bought it there. I can't thank you enough, Roy. Without your skills...
We were lucky. If there'd been more of them, I couldn't have done a thing. Their leader had this pass on him. It may come in handy.
It will. Listen, this meeting was a secret. That means one of us is a traitor. We have to find out who the mole is, or we're all dead in a hurry.
And how do you figure on finding out who the bastard is who did this? What's it got to do with the pass?
It must lead to the Technomancer's HQ. There have to be documents there that can indicate who's behind all this. Find them and we'll get some payback on the bastard who sold us out. But be careful, keep your head down. And above all, make sure you don't talk about your mission to anyone. We don't need the mole knowing we're coming after him.
All right.
A od
I'll get in there and try to
Xboxa
find out who the
XS.
traitor is.
Thanks, Roy.
Wiesz, do tych Xboxowych nie trzeba, tylko chodziło mi o tak, żeby miał certyfikat Microsoftu, nie? Bo coś widzę, że z tymi podróbkami gdzieś wyczytałem, że kurwa jakieś zabezpieczenia powprowadzali, trzeba dodatkowe sterowniki instalować. A tak wiesz, tak to podpinasz tylko i działa, nie? A ten wcześniejszy co miałem, to mi się zjebał znowu. Sprawa jest taka, że... Znaczy ja bym go nie zamawiał, tylko że... Chciałem sobie pograć w Residenta, a 1 i 4 na klawiaturze i myszce jest praktycznie niegrywalna. 6 też chyba lepiej na padzie się gra z tego co pamiętam i tego... I Revelation 1 też chyba na padzie się lepiej ogrywa. Że tak czy inaczej on mi będzie potrzebny. A nie, bo znowu nie wiadomo jak drogi. Jeszcze tam była przecena o 30 zł, to akurat w sam raz.
Sir? Sir? There's still moles around, right?
Not that I know of, no.
It's just that I wanted to start working my field again, but as soon as I turned my back, everything's been turned upside down.
And you think that other moles came?
Well, that's what I thought. I didn't want to stick around to make sure.
I understand. I'll go see what's happening.
Ktoś tam kreta posadził.
Thank you. It's just, I don't really dare to go there now.
I gotta go. See ya.
Co tam się znowu porobiło? Siemanko, Fenix, witam. Co, znowu królowa wyszła? Nie, chyba nie. Druga by wylazła? A to nie są krety. Czy to w ogóle jest jakiś kret, ale... trochę inny. Dzień dobry. Co pan tutaj? Empatia.
What are you doing here?
I'm a farm worker.
Well, hey, and I'm the dowser. Yeah, sure. You wouldn't happen to be destroying the cops, would you?
No, I mean, I have my reasons. Now leave me alone.
Seeing as you say you got your reasons, tell me.
Maybe you didn't see what happened here, but I fought here. I saw my friends fall to the ground, and they weren't laughing. I saw the ground flowing with blood, so the men from Shadow Lair could get rich. I saw men die just because the guild wanted to get bigger. I can't let them do that. I want them to pay for it. I won't let them use the bodies of my friends to feed the fat people in the city.
Is that man trying to tell us that we're eating his friends? Ugh, that's disgusting.
Ta jest dobra.
I can understand you're traumatized. What you saw had to have really shaken you up, but you're mixing everything up. Sure, none of the poor guys who died here wanted the war, and even less to die for Green Hope. But what's the point of stopping the reconstruction? To get revenge for your buddies? It won't bring them back. And the only people you're really pissing off is the poor guys who work here.
It's still less food for the source.
The source ate well before they took Green Hope. You know that the ones paying for it today are guys like you. So put an end to all this. You're not getting at the right people, and you're just gonna end up pissing someone off.
I see. You're probably right. I should go.
Dość szybko poszedł. Chyba się teleportował. Ewentualnie tak szybko zapierdala.
But that's it? You seem pretty satisfied. It's over. No more moles? Come on, tell me what happened.
It wasn't the moles. There was a guy sabotaging your work. He didn't like the idea of plants growing over a mass grave. I think the fighting traumatized him. He was in a state of shock. I told him he shouldn't bother you like that. He won't do it again.
That's kinda unusual. And you know who it is?
He didn't tell me his name, and I forgot to ask.
That's not really what I expected. Talk about a story. Anyway, thanks. Here, take this.
Isn't the old mass grave on this site?
Well, here and everywhere in Green Hope, you know? So many people were killed for this damn hydroponic farm. But the bodies aren't really here anymore. When they took over this place, they gave them full honors. for ours anyway. Why? You looking to say a prayer?
No, I just wanted to know. And how's it going since you came?
Not easy. When we got here, most of the hydroponic systems were broken, crisscrossed with trenches. There were bits of metal everywhere. A real battlefield. But we managed to get the underground channels back up and running and split the land into lots again. We could be really rich around here, you know? That's what gave us the strength to do all the work. But it takes time, of course. We just hope to get the first harvest in soon. Starting to grow again. We should have the first harvestable shoot soon. That'll be pretty welcome.
Yes? You want something?
I got...
What do you want?
Temu elektrykowi najebać. Dobra. Do 6 rano? Nie wiem. Nie wiem, czy mi się chciało tyle. Może kiedyś, ale to... Czy mi się wydaje, że raczej nie. Kto by to oglądał? O, tu tutaj jest to. Tu nie takie malutkie. No ty pewnie tak. Tam jest elektrownia. Nawet dwie chyba elektrownie są. Tarcza mi się rozładowała. Dobra, to tego jeszcze dojebie. Trzeba się kurwa trochę ewakuować. A nie, na razie. Na razie to nie budżet. Puszczaj to. Ujazd. A zapominam ciągle o tym, że nie wybuchają na końcu. Tutaj będzie dużo tych technomancerów chyba. Trzeba sobie zrobić taki jeden, żeby na elektryczność miał też dobrze. 39, 45 to było spoko. Ale to już jest ogólnie końcówka gierki. Tak coś mi się przypomina. Już takie końcowe etapy to są. I dzisiaj będzie koniec. Znaczy, no na pewno będzie koniec. A ja tu mogę jakieś jeszcze tworzyć miksturki czy coś na przykład, ale chyba nie. To jest w ogóle za narzędzie. Stwórz zastrzyki. Można coś tworzyć. Amunicje albo zastrzyki. No, elektryzowanego trzeba. Zacznie tu machać tymi łapami. Dobra. Marysiu, jak ja cię zaraz jebnę tą pałką.
Let's see. Looks like a list of names. The family of a certain Constancy. Shit, Jerry's virtue name. Seems they're being held on the site of a shadow line. Probably the one the Technomancer was talking about earlier. They were probably used to put pressure on Jerry. Poor bastard. I think I found the traitor.
Do buta se nie nasrasz. Tak bywa. Ja jestem ciekawy tego remake'a Silent Hilla 2. O ile w ogóle to jest prawda. Że to polskie studio go robi. Byłoby zajebiście. już naładował. No ta we mnie napierdala, tamten we mnie napierdala. Idę stąd. Już dwóch pojebusów tam stoi. Dobrze sobie zrobiłem tą zbrojkę z lepszą ochroną, bo by mnie tu zajebali na bank. Na elektryczność. A ja mam jeszcze te bomby domowej roboty, pod którym ja je mam. Zapominam o nich, pod piątką. Będzie lepszy od tego piasku, ten piasek chuja warty. Mam pod trójkę te bombki. Na większe grupy to jak znalazł.
So the work just stopped like that.
A group of terrorists sabotaged the excavation. We hit them hard, but unfortunately it'll take a long time to repair the damage.
You think I'm going to wait long? You've got everything you wanted. It's time to show results.
The incident at the site won't stop us continuing our experiments at the Shadow Line. Things are moving along nicely.
Jutro rezydenty, tak jak mi ten pad
For
przyjdzie,
your
wiesz?
sake. Or believe me, you'll spend the rest of your life in
A
the
jak nie,
source.
to najwyżej w coś innego jeszcze jutro zagram. Tak na jeden dzionek. Na jednego streama coś tam odpalę. Ale normalnie powinien być już jutro.
You want to talk to me?
I was wondering. No, let's go. It's nothing.
Czy Max Payne to tak w sumie na jeden wieczór on trochę dłuższy jest. Tutaj jeszcze jakoś widzę nie przeszukałem. Bardziej, że ja wiesz, latami w niego nie grałem. Ja też po rezydentach będę chciał ograć może tą drugą część tego Marsa, tych Technomancer, czy jakoś tak, The Technomancer. Druga część. Tak myślałem też o tym, żeby ograć sobie jeszcze raz Red Dead Redemption. Fajnie by było, jakby zrobili ten remake jedynki i dali na PC-ta, byłoby zajebiście, nie? Zagrałby w to. Coś tam niby jakieś prace trwają, czy mają trwać. No Max Payne wbrew pozorom to jest długa gra. Tak jak wiesz, O, aha, to ja im najebałem. Myślałem, że to ci mutanci, a to na mapce dalej. Dawno się w nią nie grało, to wiesz. Pasowałoby mi jeszcze to GTA 5 skończyć. Muszę w końcu się wziąć za nią. Tak się trochę od niej odbiłem. Ale w sumie to skończyłbym ją. Ale zagrałbym od początku. Zawsze coś pominę. Zawsze jakaś pierdółka gdzieś zostanie. Nie, podejrzewam, że ten remake pojawi się szybciej jedynki. O ile się w ogóle pojawi na PC-tach. Fajnie by było. Tylko teraz, czy oni są na tych polach, jako tako, czy w swojej kryjówce? Dobre pytanie. Bo bym poszedł w drugą stronę. Jak w kryjówce. W kryjówce są. A w sumie mogłem i tędy przebiec, jeden chuj. Praktycznie taka sama droga. Ale słuchaj, to jest kura znosząca złote jaja. Dopóki będą ludzie kupować, to nie będą sprzedawać. To nie jest wina Rockstara. Tylko tych, co kupują. Jakby nie kupowali, to by, wiesz, nie wydawali po kilka razy tej samej gry. Jest podaż, jest popyt. Jest popyt, jest podaż, nie? A GTA 5 to tak jak mówię, to jest kura znosząca złote jaja. Żadna firma nigdy nie sprzedała tyle razy jednej gry, co Rockstar GTA 5.
So, any news? Did you find anything out?
Yeah, I got into the Technomancer's offices. According to some documents I found, the family of a certain Constancy is in their hands. They're threatening to torture them and kill him if he doesn't give them information.
Jerry, so it's you. How could you do this? You've been with us since the beginning. I trusted you.
You heard what Roy said.
Ja lubię San Andreas, lubię Vice City bardzo. Klimat Vice City mi się podoba. A piątki, tak jak mówię, no zacząłem grać w tą piątkę i się odbiłem od niej.
He put our lives at risk, but killing him won't change anything now.
Ale przeszedłbym w sumie za grobem.
If we let traitors live, it means we value personal profiteers over the good of the community. Our ideology and the entire resistance will collapse. So long, Jerry.
The documents I found indicate where his family's being held. They're at a site of a shadow line that's being built. I heard the Dowser talking about it. At least it's the same place. He was talking about experiments the Technomancers are carrying out.
You mean they're experimenting on prisoners?
Yeah, I think so.
Those fucking monsters. This is sick. We gotta put a stop to this. Roy, can you go straight there?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll go right away. Later.
Hey! Hey, please! Please, get us out of here. They're doing terrible things. They use us for tests, expose us to the sun. Some of us have even been operated on. If we stay here, we'll die. Or worse. Help us. We haven't done anything to deserve any of this. I was just in the militia. Okay, I demonstrated against the technomancers, but that's all.
Calm down. I'll get you out, all of you, but I can't break the door down. Do you know who has the key?
A technomancer, of course. Their leader here, I think. He's really powerful and heartless.
It's horrible, Roy. I didn't think we technomancers were capable of such senseless atrocity.
I don't feel like I have anything in common with them anymore. These people are sick. Their thirst for power has taken the place of their humanity.
Do you think I might become as callous as them? Lose my head?
No mózg już straciłaś. Jeszcze głowa się trzyma na szyi, ale chuj wie jak długo. Payday grasz, mówisz?
You're a bit odd, sure, but no, you're not like them, Mary. Don't worry about it. How'd you end up here?
It was just after the demonstration. I thought things were okay. I didn't have any trouble when the leaders of militia were arrested. Then one morning, Source Security showed up at my place. They arrested my wife and me and took us here. She died after they did horrible things to
A
her.
nów sobie zrób, zawsze ci trochę drakenów wpadnie, bo naprawili go, znowu dużo postępu leci. 3-4 rundki po evencie. A dzisiaj akurat się zaczął.
What'd they do to you, exactly?
I was lucky, in a way. They only put me out in the sun a few times so far. I thought I was gonna die, and I'm covered with blisters, but that's nothing compared to what they did to some of the others. They feed us strange things, disgusting water, pieces of flesh that looks human. Some people had mutant parts transplanted onto them. Most of those people died. They also made the women get pregnant by mutants. We never saw them again. Please, get us out of this hell.
Any idea what's making them do this?
How could I possibly know what those madmen are thinking? They aren't human anymore.
You may have heard something.
Nothing. Just the screams of my friends. And that's more than I wanted to hear, believe me.
I'll be back as soon as I can. Oh, look at that. Their drilling worm isn't properly tied up.
Drąży czerw? Już mi się przypomina, że wtedy z nim walczył. To chyba jakaś pojebana walka jest. Technomancer.
Their animals go ballistic. Could become dangerous.
What are you doing here? You have any idea how important the research you're interfering with is?
Research based on the horrible experiments carried out on Aurora's citizens.
I recognize you now. You were at the source when I was a child. Still so sure you're on the right side, huh? That you're always right? Still so full of yourself over your abilities, I guess. But I'll teach you. I'll show you your place.
Tadeuszku, chodź tutaj. Pogadamy sobie.
Just us now.
Do you have the key? Please hurry, some of us need help.
Here, I finally have the key. Take it and free your comrades.
Thank you. Thank you a million times. Wait. You're with the Resistance, right?
You could say that.
There was this guy who was part of it too. He was a prisoner here. His name was Sam. Do you know him?
No. So I guess he's dead then?
He said all kinds of strange things. About a deal with Abundance and how they were going to attack Green Hope to help them.
What?
He spoke to someone called Marco. He said he succeeded. That Abundance agreed to help them. Sounds crazy, right? He must have been raving. Thank you again, in any case.
A man that recommends killing traitors while making deals with Abundance on the side? It's not easily explained.
So, did you get to the shadow line? Did you free the prisoners?
Yeah, I found them and freed them, and I found out some interesting things about the site.
After what we've just done, I'm not sure we need more information. We're going to be able to enter Shadow Lair and attack the source.
You want to leave soon, right? You wouldn't want us to still be around when Abundance shows up, would you?
What? How?
One of the prisoners heard about your alliance from some dying guy, a former member of the Resistance who was your liaison with the other guild. How could you do that?
Don't you see? It was the only way to weaken and disperse the Technomancers enough so we could hope to defeat them. Abundance is ready to support the government we'll be setting up, and with their help, we'll finally have a chance.
At the expense of Green Hope, which has already cost Aurora a lot of blood.
What does that matter now? Aurora doesn't need Green Hope.
Marco
What
do
we really need
odjebania.
is freedom. A future.
And you really believe Abundance's promises? Don't you think the only thing they're interested in is getting a hold of this site?
Maybe. But once we have the source, we'll set up a new government. A government of the people. Then we'll be stronger than ever, and Abundance won't be able to do a thing against us. Roy, you know that without me, the Resistance would be nothing. That I'm ready to give everything for it.
Jak to sam powiedział wcześniej.
If we let traitors off the hook, it'll mean the death of the Resistance, remember? And you didn't just betray your side. You betrayed the guild.
It's not treason. I did it for the good of the Resistance, of Aurora. You can't kill me, Roy. What will happen to the movement without me?
So long, Marco.
I never would have believed he'd betray us. I think he really wanted to help the cause, despite everything.
Maybe, but he landed us in a pile of shit. We have to leave Green Hope as soon as possible and take the source by force. The Technomancers were hit hard, so we have a chance to take them and we can't pass it up.
We'll go then. You want one of your friends to come along?
I'd like Mary to come with us.
I keep asking myself why you drag her along with you. She's, bizarre. Never mind, we may be able to put her talents to use.
No, szybko padnie.
We're finally leaving Green
Ale
Hope,
sam mówił, że
freed
zdrady
before
się nie
Abundance
wybacza.
gets here,
No,
after shedding light on the activities of the Technomancers and weakening them.
tak jak
Not only
tamtego
did we
zajebał, nie?
sabotage their excavation site, but we also discovered the inhuman experiments they were carrying out on the defiant citizens of Aurora. We've won enough here for now, and hope they'll fall, along with the dowser that's backing them, so they'll have to confront their madness. I was even able to give the mutants here a hand. It may seem almost trivial, but it's still good news. Especially as I have lots of regrets. I would really have liked things to have turned out differently. I wish Marco hadn't betrayed us, that I hadn't had to kill him, that Green Hope had stayed ours. But we have to go on to the next chapter and keep moving forward. My dear Mary is with me, of course, as we march on the source. Her help and support will be invaluable to me. Because the tyrant will be well protected, and it's time we settled a few scores.
There! Kill him!
So, that's the source. All this wealth. But you've already been here, haven't you?
This takes me way back, Judy. And I only ever got to see the areas reserved for the technomancers. I didn't have access to the government offices.
It doesn't matter. We'll find the Dowser. It's time for the Resistance to confront the oppressor of the people. The tyrant will be judged for his crimes. We have to be careful. Failure is not an option this close to victory. Defeating the Source's guards isn't gonna be a cakewalk.
I'm not worried about the guards.
So he who has no fear has nothing to lose. I ask myself sometimes, what are you looking to gain? Fighting with us?
The technomancers destroyed my life, hunted me down like an animal. I saw them for what they are. I won't rest until no trace of them is left on Mars.
Be careful not to be consumed by your hatred, even if it has brought you to us. You may feed upon the flesh of evil men, Roy, but as they used to say on Earth, you are what you eat.
To tak, no.
So all we have to do is enter this office, and it's done.
It's gotta end, and now is a good time. I need you to stay here while I sort this out with Judy.
You want to be alone with her and the old man? You think she's pretty? And you don't want me to distract you?
That's got nothing to do with it, Mary. There's no reason to be jealous. She's the new leader of the Resistance, that's all.
This is true, but I also know that she is fond of you. Please be careful. Trust yourself as I do. You are all I have.
Hey, don't worry. I'll be back soon.
What the... But you killed him. Why?
Wisdom was my friend. He was the leader of Aurora. I could not let him be dragged in front of an angry mob. Let the people judge him. You were going to debase Aurora in the eyes of the other guilds if you humiliated its dowser. I couldn't allow that.
You're completely wrong about us. Yes, he would have been judged, but it would have been fair. We're not here to destroy, but to rebuild.
Your beautiful ideas are naive and dangerous, girl. And I was sure you wouldn't understand. But I'm ready to answer for my actions.
You will be judged for this murder as well as for your involvement in a corrupt government. You will have to answer for many things.
Are you sure we can leave him alive after what he just did? You heard him. You think he'll just stand aside peacefully and watch the Resistance form a new government?
I'm not like him. I can't kill just because it suits me. He may be a pragmatist, but there is the blood of a hero running through his veins. He fought for Aurora. But this is your fight and your decision.
You're right. We're better than this. He needs to stand trial.
I guess I have to thank you for your mercy. Even if my execution is just postponed.
Yeah, you have more reasons than you know to thank him. But don't think he forgives you for the evil you let grow on this world. You say they were your enemy, but you could have stopped the Technomancers. But let's put that behind us. Come on now, Roy. The free people of Aurora are waiting. We have a world to rebuild.
Ja tam się przygotowałem na jakąś walkę. Eliksirów narobiłem. A to nie!
So, in the name of the Resistance and right ideas, of freedom for the people, I've committed sabotage, spied, even killed. Including one of their leaders who
Pewnie
thought he was
główna
doing
walka była
good
z tymi
and
dwoma
committed betrayal for the
technomantami
benefit of
wcześniej.
abundance. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Thanks to our actions, the Technomancers are now under constant Resistance surveillance. Their dreams of power are at an end, this time. It was suggested I command them, but I don't like the idea of holding all these people on a leash like I was. Mary once thought about joining them, but I convinced her to stay with me. Whatever the future holds, at least we'll meet it together. Tenacity has decided to hunt for the Resistance. He's looking for traitors. Everyone's suspected of participating in all the horrible things. That'll probably lead to a real cleansing. Judy hates the idea, but she can't stop the people from holding grudges. Aurora will have to set up a new government. I hope, of course, that it'll be less corrupt, but I'm not dreaming. There will always be tyrants ready to take over the guild, ready to dominate the people for their own ends. Judy will keep debating as usual to try to defend her dream. She did, of course, ask for my help, but to be honest, I'm not sure I belong among them. I'll be staying here for a while regardless, just to see how things pan out. Because I know the conflict is far from over. Abundance will not give up so easily. The death of our dowser and the recovery of Greenhope will give them the hope that they can crush us. And even if we still have a war hero, he'll soon be appearing before a court, if he's let off. I fear he'll be the leading opponent of the new government. Anyway, for the moment, life goes on and Aurora can now dream of a better future. One that Innocence, who sacrificed himself for this dream, will never know. And so I write the final words of the war log of Innocent Smith to give it a proper ending. Farewell, kid.
Dobra jest ta gierka, podoba mi się. No to koniec. No co, widzimy się jutro. Ja idę sobie odpalę z jeszcze Margonem, znaczy nie Margonem, tylko tego. DSO, chwilę pogram chyba. Coś tam po farmie pyłu. Dobra gierka. Pasuje jeszcze tą dwójkę ograć. Bo w nią w dwójkę nie grałem nigdy. Tylko w tą jedynkę raz grałem dawno temu. No nic, dobra, to ja uciekam. Dobranoc i do jutra, papa. Siemanko Kamcia i jednocześnie pa. Wbiłaś na sam koniec.